reunited. Double LP, world excited. Struck a match to the underground. Industry ignited from metaphorical parables to fertilize the earth. Wicked niggas come, trying to burglarize the turf.
We're back. It's been 3 weeks. No content. Radio silence. This has been like the first break from putting out insane amounts of YouTube content and
in about
all this
4
other
years.
content for 4 years. And it was much needed. Although we were still working the whole time. But check it out!
Special announcement.
We got a huge announcement. We've been working on this for a long time. Do it. Show it. Show it. What? The books are available in print now.
Both of them.
Both of them are available in print. And you know what? They're self-published. You can get them exclusively on our website, and they're finally here in a physical book that you can hold. Now, we've been telling people who buy the ebooks that you're more than welcome to print it out at home, but it's just not the same as getting the hard copy, and they're amazing. Like, they're so beautiful. So, the Ketogenic Edge Cookbook, a training manual for low carbohydrate, ketogenic, and paleo cuisine is available.
You guys will recognize this one.
As well as the ultimate guide to low carb baking. There's the carrot cake recipe. They're ready. They're finally
ready.
here in
They're
print.
here.
So if you go to our website, you can now get these books in print. We're back. Don't worry, guys. We're not disappearing forever. Yes, we are phasing out of YouTube in general as soon as other platforms are available. We are focused on building other decentralized platforms and posting on channels such as Steemit and DTube. But of course, we're gonna still post content here on YouTube regularly, and we're back, guys. So check out the Ketogenic Edge Cookbook and Ultimate Guide to Low Carb Baking. They're finally available in print. We're stoked to be able to share them with you. Ryder is so stoked that he just can't help but do a little dance. So we self-published. Obviously, we didn't go through Amazon.com because of who we are, what we stand for. So we self-published this book, and it's available exclusively on our website. How do people get it?
We found this really great self-publisher to work with called BookBaby. So when you go to our website, on the product page, you will see a link for the print book. If you want that one, it'll redirect you to the BookBaby portal. They handle all the shipping. We ship internationally, so these books are
worldwide,
available
worldwide physical copies. So now there's an option on the purchase page.
Yep.
You can get either the ebooks or the print books, which are printed through BookBaby, self-published, not going to Amazon, and we're so stoked to finally be able to share these with you guys. So we're back, we're here to stay, and we finally got a book that you can hold in your hands, and Jessica is just glowing with excitement for this. So check it out at primaledgehealth.com. We got lots more stuff to come, including some more surprise announcements concerning coaching and group coaching. Group interactive community-based coaching. It's going to be structured unlike anything else that's available out there, so you guys are going to be stoked on this. We got a lot of news to come. Yeah, stay tuned, guys. One of the most popular comments of all time on all of my videos is, do you even own a shirt? Or even better, if I'm wearing a shirt, what's that weird thing you're wearing? Now I'm always going on and on about the amazing benefits of natural light exposure. Talk a lot about how light is one of the most important parts of the human diet. Light can actually affect inflammation levels and our general health and well-being far more profoundly than even macronutrient levels. If you don't believe me, do some research. Do some research into photobiomodulation, into chromophores in our blood and in our cells, and how every single hormone in our body is activated by light. So certain times of the year here, I'm not able to get full spectrum sunlight. For the last few days, it's been gloomy. It's been real gloomy. I'm still not wearing a shirt because I just don't like wearing them. I'm just not used to it. But I can't get that full spectrum sunlight. Seasonal affective disorder affects millions of people. If you're living in New York City, if you're living in Boston, if you're living on the East Coast, anywhere on the eastern seaboard of the United States, it's really hard to get full spectrum light for a good portion of the year. Now, what I like to do on days like this, when I gotta hunker down inside, when I'm not able to get out in the natural light, or on days when I'm just busy doing a bunch of work on the computer, which makes me feel zonked, I use my Juve. I use my big old crazy panel of LED lights that deliver specific frequencies of light in the 660 nanometer red frequency range and the 810 nanometer near infrared range, which actually you feel heat from. This actually has incredible effects on the body, on the water in our body. And I'm gonna get way more deep into some of the nerd out stuff about photobiomodulation, which is essentially just a fancy word for red light therapy. But on days like this, I like to set up a juve. Sometimes I'll put it in front of my desk and I'll do my lower body. So I'll take my pants off, I'll be working at my standing desk. If you work in an office building that's crowded, you're obviously not gonna be able to do that. For those of you that work at home, this is a really good little hack, biohack that you can do, is set up your juve light underneath your desk. You can blast your legs, or you can get your entire lower body. Remember, 10 to 20 minutes is the treatment time, but to get your entire body, you've got to kind of rotate around like a rotisserie chicken. So what I like to do is I'll use it in different places around my home office throughout the day. So I'll set it up underneath my desk and I'll get my lower body. Sometimes I'll set it up underneath the desk on its side and I'll get my feet and my legs while I'm working. I also like to set it up in the morning, and I eat breakfast in front of it quite often if I've got time. Another thing I like to do is hang it from the rafters above a bed and just lay down on the bed for 10 to 20 minutes on each side of my body, and do the lower half and upper half separately if I'd like, and I can treat myself there. So photobiomodulation, I feel immediate mood boosting effects. I feel immediate inflammation reduction. And I like to do it in the morning especially, but I often use it at night as well because I don't have as much time. Now, one little warning: if you're doing photobiomodulation red light therapy at night, you might find that it makes you very stimulated and it might make it difficult for you to sleep. This happened to me the first few times I used it, but I can sleep really well now after using the juve, although I wouldn't really recommend using it too much at night. So yeah, check out some of the angles of how we like to use red light therapy and photobiomodulation. Of course, the greatest device that you can use, the best photobiomodulation device, is that big old huge ball of fire that streaks across the sky every 24 hours called the sun. Full spectrum natural sunlight is one of the most beneficial things for the human organism. We've been programmed to be afraid of it, just like we've been programmed to be afraid of saturated fat, just like we've been programmed to be afraid of our neighbors, of free thoughts, of questioning our reality in general. So I'm not afraid of the sun, and when I can't get that vitamin sunshine, I use photobiomodulation.
Travel like the wind across the rotten fruited plain. We travel like the blood that surrounds your brain. Atmosphere is landed, demanding that we raise the curve. Expand the kingdom, calling all heads of the earth.